like a diva. I'm your host, Amber. Today I'll be making a delicious Oreo ice cream treat. We'll start with 4 cups of Oreo because you know it's the main ingredient. Now in this large bowl, we'll mix 4 tablespoons of butter. So we're just going to stir it all together so that the butter gets on every single Oreo. Now the Oreos are all stirred up and you can see that every last piece has butter on it. Now you'll put the Oreos in a greased pan, but before we do that, we want to put some powdered sugar on a pan to give it that extra sweet taste. The pan is now all covered in confectionery sugar, and it's time to put the Oreos on the pan. Now I'm just going to smooth out all of the Oreos on the pan. And when you do this, you really want to make sure that there is not a lot of white spots seen. Okay, now it's time for the ice cream. Now when you do the ice cream, you might notice that this ice cream is a little bit melted. You want it to be that way. You want the ice cream to be softened. So what I'm doing is just going to scoop out parts of the ice cream into the pan and then spread it out once I have lots of scoops. You want to use the whole carton. Now I have spread all of the ice cream on top of the cookies. And I will put this pan into the freezer for about an hour. The Oreo ice cream have now set, and now it's time for our toppings. We'll start off with some hot fudge. Now make sure you warm up the hot fudge for only 45 seconds in the microwave. Now we'll drizzle the hot fudge onto the Oreo ice cream using a spoon. So you kind of get some of the hot fudge and then let it fall off of the spoon while you drizzle it. This seems like a good amount of hot fudge. Now we're going to put Cool Whip on. And when you put the Cool Whip on, you want to cover all of the hot fudge and the ice cream so that it could be layered. Now the Cool Whip has covered the Oreos, ice cream, and hot fudge. So we'll put a little bit of more crumbled Oreos on top. To make Oreo crumbs, you can put it in a blender or a food processor. You just want to sprinkle it all over. Doesn't it look delicious? But we have to freeze it so all the ingredients can set together. So put it in your freezer for 2 hours. The Oreo ice cream treat is now out of the freezer. And all the ingredients are set. And it's time to eat. Now it's time for the best part, trying it. I have my brother Brian here with me to try it. But before we do so, we have to top it with some Oreos. And no ice cream dessert isn't perfect without a cherry on top. Let's dig in.
This is really good, Amber. You usually do a good job.
Thank you. Now always remember, bake like a diva.